Hi folks, I'm Eric Zimmerman. I'm the Mayor of Normandy Park, and I'm here to give you an update on the City Council meeting that happened on October 8th. There were just a few topics that we covered in that meeting that I think folks might be interested in, so I'm going to walk through a couple of them. First, always popular topic, fireworks. I covered this in my last video. I've mentioned it before, but yeah, folks have noticed that there's been an increase in fireworks discharge in Normandy Park around the 4th of July, around the New Year's holidays. And some of those fireworks have been the illegal ones, the ones that aren't supposed to be discharged. They're the loud, explosive ones, or they're being discharged at times that it's not legal, or in places that it's not legal, like in city parks. And so, in responding to the complaints from folks and concerns that have come up, we took a look at our city code and tried to figure out what our options are to encourage legal firework use. We have decided that the prior code was probably not adequate because our officers and our police department really only had one option in responding to illegal fireworks, which was to arrest someone. That's the way our code was written. And our officers and our council agree that some folks may just not know the law, and it's an education opportunity, and it's not an arresting worthy offense. So we've decided to update our law so that on a first offense, second offense, our officers can issue a fine for illegal fireworks use. Again, that's fireworks that are the big explosive kinds that you can hear or that go up into the sky, or it's fireworks being discharged on the wrong day, the wrong time, or in the wrong place. So if you have a concern about that in the future, feel free to call our police department, let our officers know. They can check it out. And if you're someone who has discharged the illegal fireworks or at the wrong time, the wrong place, and it's just not safe, then you can expect that the city can issue a fine on the first and second offenses. And then if it's repeat behavior, then our officers would still have the option to issue an arrest to just make sure that everyone stays safe and that fireworks are being used in the right way in Normandy Park. So we're working on that, getting that passed into law. And the objective for us is to make sure that everyone can still have fun, enjoy fireworks, enjoy the 4th of July, enjoy New Year's, but that enjoyment is done safely, done legally, and done at the right times and in the right places. One of the other topics that we covered was stormwater fees. You may have noticed Normandy Park is mostly a big hill, and the water all runs downhill and a lot of it into the Puget Sound. And we have a very extensive and expensive to maintain stormwater system. We haven't adjusted the fees for this that property owners pay in the past, but this year we're looking at adjusting the fees. There's been inflation, there's been increased costs in our aging system. And so we're looking to make a very small change in the fees that property owners would pay into the stormwater. Probably it'll end up being pennies on the dollar for you, but feel free to check with our city staff if you're curious about the tax impact that might have. It'll be pretty small, but in the end, it'll help us to continue to guarantee that we have a functional, safe stormwater system and that we can carry water from your property, from city streets, down into the Puget Sound, and not contribute to erosion or damage to our roads. One of the other topics that we talked about was for folks that want to make a petition to the city council, to the city government, to see some type of change. Our old code on this, before we made a change, was really weird. It allowed for a petition to be filed to create a special taxing district for whoever had the petition, you and your neighbors or whoever joined it. And the way the petition would be followed up on is it would be added, the cost would be added to your property taxes. And we decided that really wasn't the right way to go about doing petitions. It put too much of the cost on homeowners. And so, of course, your city council and your city government are very happy to accept petitions for something to change anytime you'd like. And we can work with you to evaluate what you'd like to change, how to pay for it, and how not to put that off onto homeowners in a weird and kind of archaic special taxing district that was really cumbersome to interact with. So if you have any concerns, if you'd like to see anything change, if you want to have any work done on your street in your neighborhood, just reach out. Let us know your concern and we'll take a look at it with you. But that'll, I think, be a better way than what we had in our previous city code. We also were very happy to reappoint two of our really great arts commissioners, Lawrence Purrier and Samantha Pavin. They've both done a really great job in helping bring exciting special events to Normandy Park, the summer concert series, and many others throughout the year. This is just also a reminder that we have really great groups of commissioners, volunteers who support the city in official, constitutionally created city commissions. We have planning commissioners, we have parks commissioners, we have arts commissioners, and all of these are citizen run, resident run. And so if you have any interest in helping out in the future through parks, through arts and entertainment, through culture, or through long-term city planning on land use and other legal changes in Washington state that affect the city, feel free to let us know. Reach out to me, reach out to our city manager, Amy, and we can talk to you about some of those opportunities to get involved. But thanks again to Lawrence and Samantha for all you've done. Finally, we do have a study session on October 22nd. That's the day I'm recording this video. It's October 22nd right now. So this won't be enough time for you to join and observe our study session on October 22nd. But typically, if you want to participate in a council meeting or listen to what council is talking about, we meet on the second Tuesday and the fourth Tuesday of each month. And you can always check out our schedule online and find out what we're going to be talking about and when we're going to be talking about it. As a last point, feel free to reach out to me anytime. You've got my email and my phone number. Our staff will make sure that we will follow up with you if you reach out to them directly as well. You can stop by City Hall, talk to our city manager, talk to one of our department heads, but feel free to reach out anytime you have a question or concern. We work for you. We're here to try to make the city as strong and as enjoyable as we can for you and your family and your neighbors, and want to make sure we're doing a good job in getting your feedback. Well, thank you for watching if you watched this far, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you around Normandy Park. Thank you.